In a statement, PURC ordered ECG under sections 11 and 12, subsection 1 of the PURC Act 1997, Act 538, and Regulations 41 and 45 of the PURC Customer Service Regulations 2020 to pay one-time compensation to customers over its recent power crisis that left thousands of customers across the country stranded for a week. Reacting to the orders, Managing Director of ECG, Samuel Dubik Mahama, says the compensation will be done to individual customers.
If you quite recall at my last press statement, I said everybody who has a problem should follow the grievance process and go through PURC to start the process, and we will deal with it on a case-by-case basis. I still stand by that. It cannot be a block compensation to everybody, because what we are also seeing is that just by one person saying something, there were panic buys. There were people that didn't need to form queues but were in the queues. So how do I compensate somebody who I shouldn't compensate? In the case of compensation, you have to prove damages, and there's a process for that. We thank PURC for putting out that notice as per their guidelines. It's quite unfortunate that they didn't give us an opportunity to explain our side of the story before they put out that statement.
The power distributor urged the public to desist from panic buying of prepaid credits. ECG says it has addressed all challenges that marred its metering systems, hence the need to refrain from any panic buying. Addressing the media, the Managing Director of ECG says all of its platforms are operational, including the vending app on phones.
That the vending problem that occurred has been successfully resolved. All metering platforms are up and running. Our system is robust now. The necessary steps have been put in place to make sure that such an occurrence doesn't happen anymore. We've also realized that there are still a few more problems in Ashanti region. They've been worked on, and the network has improved. So gradually, we should slow down on the panic buys. If you're not running low, it's not that there's no power. There is power. Just take your time so that the lines will ease up, and then you can purchase power for yourself. As I already said, the meters are working very well. We took our time to bring each meter back online. And I'm happy to say that the Power app is also working. It's also receiving good traffic, and we know that's the most convenient part for some of you. We are trying to make it a bit more robust so it can take more traffic, and try and put a lot more meter vending systems onto the app.
He also urged the public to desist from politicizing the operations of ECG. The MD denied signing any contract with Haptel, as reported in the public.
It's sad that we are bringing politics into what happened at ECG. Gradually, if we don't take care and we follow statements like that, we might end up polarizing the company. ECG doesn't have a contract with anybody called Haptel. ECG has a proof of concept understanding with Haptel. ECG hasn't agreed any percentages with Haptel. It is quite sad that in this day where we have the right to information bill, where you can get access to information, when you hear gossip, you choose to run with gossip. It is not fair to some of us. It is actually very painful, because you end up allowing and drawing attacks onto us, especially me.
The Managing Director of the Electricity Company of Ghana has assured the public not to panic buy prepaid credit, because all the platforms have since been resolved and everyone can go at any time, and even in the comfort of your home, use the app to purchase your credit. He again raised concerns about people trying to threaten his life, which he feels is totally uncalled for, and is just a human like any other person. And his service to Mother Ghana shouldn't warrant any form of threat. And the politicization of ECG internal issues, he believes, is totally unnecessary. My name is Fred Duho, reporting for Citi News.